Cuban link?
All right. We live. All right. 1 minute. You can run. What you want to do? You can run dead. You can run whatever game if you could and talk, or you just can sit on here. It's up to y'all. Hey Kevin, don't get kicked out.
You said you ain't started. I'm just sitting on here playing the game, Rod. Let's go.
You know you watching something on Instagram.
Yeah, cause you ain't started yet.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know why I agreed to do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to GameCode954 podcast. I'll be your host, Rod. And I'm here with GameCode Chris, GameCode Eli, and unfortunately GameCode Kevin.
Yo, starting like that. I see.
Yep.
Good morning, America.
This is what we doing.
And good morning to everybody in America except GameCode Chris.
What about Kevin?
Fuck you, GameCode Eli.
What about Kevin?
It's always good morning to my boy Kev.
Okay.
You don't know it yet.
Just know your place, GameCode Eli. Just know your place.
Hold on. Oh, I left? I'm back.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right.
I'm at.
We quit already?
All right. Starting the topic.
Recording?
Yeah, I'm still recording. It's always recording.
Okay. All right. Making sure.
It's still recording. All right. Okay, and we got Game Code Mike coming in, and we're gonna start. Mike.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm starting it. We're gonna start off with Xbox buys Activision, and we're gonna start off with Chris. Let's go, Chris. What you got?
All right. Well, as reported, Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard for a record-smashing $68.7 billion, almost 70. Taxes or whatever is included. You're looking at 70 big B's.
Big B's.
To that bag.
This kind of sent shockwaves through the gaming community, more specifically the COD community.
Of course.
They'll be acquiring, along with Call of Duty, World of Warcraft or something, a couple other games if I got my facts straight. But I've been looking at different articles and reports from analysts, and there's a lot of skepticism when it comes to this deal. A lot of analysts don't even believe this deal will go through. There's already calls for Congress and the DOJ to step in because this might be considered monopolizing the market, but again, along with that, I'm hearing things like from Phil Spencer, like he doesn't plan on making Call of Duty a Xbox exclusive, because one, you would be off rip cutting out a large part of the revenue if you take Sony out of the deal. He even said that he spoke with the people at Sony, and they have no plans of doing it, but a lot of people think this will be good because they can put it on Game Pass, and it'll make it more available to more Microsoft users, Xbox players, all of that good stuff. So I really don't know what to take from this, and then there's also reports that COD could stop being a yearly release.
Yeah, I heard
go to bi-yearly.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
because the game is at an all-time low right now, whether people realize it or not. People are very, very unhappy. The only thing that's keeping COD afloat is Warzone. So a lot of people are unhappy, and this might give them more time to get their stuff together, and probably re-energize the COD community. But overall, I thought when I first saw it, I thought it was a big thing, but I'm not sure if it's just Microsoft just getting super desperate and saying, all right, we're going to take it up. We're going to let our money do the talking. We just going to try to buy the W in these quote unquote console wars, So that's my take on it.
Microsoft said we can take this place.
All right. With that said, I'm gonna go to Game Code Eli. As a casual gamer and a heavy. No, as a casual gamer, you're a casual gamer. You play like 4 games a year. You're a casual gamer.
But right now, but we'll let that go.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hit you with this though. As a heavy card player, how would you feel if COD is an Xbox exclusive?
That'd be stupid. I just want to say that.
I
go from 5 games to 4 games, and then I gotta hear y'all mouth all the time.
Sound like you need to get it together, then, Eli.
All right. So, are you saying that as a PlayStation guy, or are you saying that as a COD guy?
Well, I say both. I mean, I don't get why would you try to limit the sales, because you can basically cut a whole one console out when there's only 2 consoles available. You got PlayStation. Do they count the computer gamers?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
It called on Nintendo too, Eli.
No, but see,
who has a Nintendo? Who has a Nintendo?
I have a Switch.
It's nothing wrong with having a Nintendo.
Yeah, I have one too.
I don't Nintendo.
Yeah, like, come on, if you buy a Nintendo, you're not buying it for COD.
No, you definitely not. You definitely not. You definitely not.
You gonna play Super Mario, Call of Duty?
No, you're not. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Nintendo is very casual. Like, you get Nintendo for them heavy hitters. But
I just want him to know that they just gonna say it's on Xbox and PlayStation. It's on Nintendo too. Just want him to know that.
So
sorry.
How would you feel like, as Chris reported, if they make it a 2-year release, but keep it on PlayStation for 2 years?
I mean, if it's gonna be like how they got GTA, I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, because you can play COD for a little while. I mean, you're gonna have to deal with people glitching you, but that's every game. But what you doing? You're gonna do the same thing on every COD. Go around, pick one map to play on, and just start shooting people.
All right. Would you like it if they release a bunch of maps and then the 2-year release, or would you like it to stay on the yearly release and made by 2 studios?
I mean, I go by this last one that just came out, comparing Vanguard to Black Ops. It was Black Ops, right? The last one?
Yeah, Black Ops.
Yeah.
It was Black Ops. It was Black Ops Cold War.
Cold War, yeah.
Cold War was 30 times better than this one.
Yeah, so
everybody know that.
Like playing Cold War for 2 years, I can deal with it. I probably wouldn't do it. Now, don't get me wrong, I'd probably play it for another year and a half, but this one, I don't know if I can keep playing this for a whole 2 years. It's nowhere near as good as the last one.
Yeah, this card is horrible.
Kevin, I also feel like you feel that way because that was the first COD game you actually took serious.
Yeah,
It was better.
That's one more fun, Mike.
Well, I ain't played this one, so I can't say.
This one's stupid.
This question,
I can tell by your 24 hours of gameplay.
All right, Kev, I'm gonna group you on with Eli. If COD go exclusive, the Xbox, because I know you're more. I go get an Xbox over. I ain't playing it no more as Eli would do.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm going to go get me an Xbox.
You already got you one, don't it?
Nah, he didn't get this one. But he trying.
Hey,
Mike,
KL,
yeah.
you're not gonna go get an Xbox and play that by yourself.
I will, Mike.
Nah, you won't. You got one on PS5 right now who you can run with somebody and you ain't running.
Nah, this game is bad. I want to play this one on the Xbox.
Mike, I ain't talking about Vanguard. He don't like Vanguard. I'm talking about Black Ops and Modern Warfare come out exclusive on the Xbox. Kevin, would you run out and go get an Xbox?
If it plays like Cold War, I'll go get me an Xbox.
Oh, okay.
But if it plays like this one, this game is bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin, how do you feel about Xbox buying Activision?
I don't, you know me, I'm the type of person that go buy an Xbox, so I don't feel no type of way about it. If I want to play it, I'm going to go get it. You feel me?
Right.
So I don't feel no type of way about it, but, right now, I'm about to go buy Battlefield.
Hey, Kev.
Respect that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, cause this right here is horrible. I don't know what's going on with this card.
I'll tell you what's going on with this card. He just ain't good. He had one good day since November, and then last of it.
And it get no better.
Man, this game is just bad, man.
All right, so
we got on hardcore last week, and I couldn't stop hearing him. I'm better than you. I'm carrying you.
Mike, I was sliding last week on hardcore.
All right, Max, this for you and Eli, Kevin and Eli. Besides card, any other concerns about the game, and I'm gonna list them off. And you can say, I don't care, let it go exclusive to Xbox, or they're messed up, they need to leave it on PlayStation.
So,
9 out of 10, we don't play it, Rod.
I know Eli. So Kevin, you might play it, because you heard a couple of these. So I'm going to start off with Diablo.
Who? Never heard of it.
Okay. I'm gonna start off. Follow that up with Sparrow, the dragon.
Who?
Never heard of it.
Are you 5?
I ain't played Sparrow the Dragon since PlayStation 1.
Right. But y'all know Activision own that, all right?
Yeah.
Who cares? Go ahead.
The next one I know y'all don't care because this is PC game. Warcraft.
Don't care.
Oh yeah. All right, that's for you, Kevin. Crash Bandicoot.
No, Rod, just go ahead and get rid of that.
They game for 8-year-olds?
Hey, Kev, you remember Crash?
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah, I remember Crash. Like I said, I was about 8 years old when Crash came out.
Hey, but when you think of Crash, what system do you think of?
PlayStation.
It's only one.
That was the first game released. I think that was the first game released for PlayStation.
So
let me just put this out here. I don't care about what no kids play.
So you want to let your childhood go to Xbox? Now he's throwing up the X's on the commercial. They revamped it.
Well, it's just like we asked you about Sonic the Hedgehog.
You want me to go carry it over there?
I'd be upset if Sonic goes somewhere else. If Sega sell Sonic to somebody, I'd be like, oh man.
You ain't played Sonic in about 13 years.
I ain't say I was gonna play it, but I'd be upset.
Man, you probably must watch the Sonic the movie.
I watched the movie. The movie good. The Sonic. Yeah, I wait, and I'm hyped by part 2 because they got Knuckles on there.
Yeah.
So I watched the movie. I will play a good Sonic game if it's like the old one. I'm not playing when he turned into a wolf and all that. I ain't with that. You run fast, get coins, and jump. That's what I need.
Run fast, get coins, and jump.
Yeah, that's all I need. That's all I need. I'd be happy with that. All right. I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna go with GameCode Mike. As a more hardcore gamer than Kev and Eli.
Oh, okay, that's what we doing, huh?
Come on, you know it's true.
It's the truth.
It's true. Come on.
Well, the truth make it necessary.
How do you feel about Microsoft? Xbox buying Activision Blizzard?
honestly, I don't really have no feeling behind it. I saw it, and it ain't moved the needle for me. It ain't really do nothing to me. Call of Duty, me and GameCode, Chris laid down on COD this year for Battlefield, which Battlefield was what we did anyways over COD every day. But Battlefield had laid down on us for a couple years.
So
I mean, like I said, I don't really have no comment behind it. I don't really have nothing to it. It is what it is. Other than Battlefield, I can't tell you what was the last Activision game I played. So I mean, not Battlefield. I'm sorry.
COD. Right.
Yeah. I can't tell you what was the last Activision game I played.
How long Battlefield was out for? 4 years or 2?
They do a 4-year cycle.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gonna play Battlefield for 4 straight years, or you just gonna stop playing?
Hey, we ran Battlefield 4 for years, Eli. Battlefield 4 was the best Battlefield game that ever dropped.
But then y'all switched over to COD for the last 2-3 years, right? When the 5 dropped.
Yeah, when the 5 dropped, exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna give Mike a, but see, Mike only play he only like a couple of versions of Call of Duty. He like Modern Warfare and Black Ops.
And Cold War was the first Black Ops game I honestly really played like that. I ain't played Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. I ain't do none of that.
By the way, that's the best card game ever made. Just let everybody know that.
You only played 2 COD games.
That's the best one ever made.
Yeah. Modern Warfare 3 to me on the PS3 was at the time that was the best one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than Cold War?
Yeah.
At the time it was.
If you only played 2 CODs, you wouldn't know.
I know when I say a bad one.
All right, Mike. Do you care about them? Microsoft, Xbox buying Activision and Blizzard and getting all them studios. So for now on, they can compete with Sony on the exclusive tip. And Chris, you can jump in on that too if you want.
What other studios Activision have under them?
Well, they got a lot. They got
what are the main ones?
Well, it's mostly Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward. Both of them make COD. I forgot the studio that made Warcraft. They got about 15, 20 studios under they built.
Mm.
So, do you think they give them a leg up in to get back in the game on the exclusive tips with Sony, or not really?
I think it do, but they got to get them out to them. Xbox don't have nothing right now, which we all know that. So this might be their only hope, and this could be a reason why they making that move. Not even could. This is the reason why they making that move.
Right.
This is the reason why they're making that move.
Until Sony go buy EA.
Yeah.
How you feel? EA.
How you feel about it, Chris?
Sony buy EA, they're in trouble.
Well, it doesn't really move the needle for me. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was them just saying, all right, we're gonna let our money talk for us, and I don't even really think I honestly don't think this was a too much. Well, I mean, 70 billion, there definitely is calculations, but in the overall, in the grand view of things, I don't think this was a calculated move. I think this is just Microsoft trying to throw their money out and let it speak for them. It doesn't move the needle for me. I thought that this definitely is a big move in a sense though, because it kind of shows the direction that we're heading, and I'm a Sony guy. Yeah, I have nothing against Xbox, Microsoft, but when it comes to the console wars, I think the people who hurt from this are the people that have the consoles, because they're making you choose, saying, hey, you're gonna spend your $400, $500 on this, or you're gonna spend your $400, $500 on that. A lot of people can't afford, multiple consoles. I think most of us in this chat, we're, blessed and lucky enough to, if we want the other console or a third console, we can get it, but a lot of people can't. So I think, the people that hurt the most from this is the fans. But they must have something that they're gonna need those studios for, and they're hoping Activision can bring to the table, because you don't just wake up and say, we gonna spend 70 B's today, and we gonna try to make a whale of a splash in headlines across the world and say, F it, let's buy this. I don't think you do that without having some kind of big plans. And then, right, people say, hey, that's a sign of things to come heading into the metaverse.
Right. Yeah, I was going to get into that. Do you think they bought it just for $70 billion for the world building so they can have a leg up in the metaverse over Meta, aka Facebook and Oculus? Or do you think it's for the gaming console community? Because Xbox is switching from console to PC, really. With the Game Pass, it's a little bit of both. Because you buy Game Pass, you can play all your games on the Xbox. You can play all of them on the PC, as long as you got a Game Pass.
Yeah, that's the ecosystem they're building. I haven't really been too much, like I'm familiar with the metaverse, but I ain't been keeping up with it like maybe you have, Rod.
Right.
So I'm not sure, but I would say it probably does help set them up for, what everybody's talking about and kind of hoping toward with the metaverse, and I think it does. I think it does a little of both. Like it helps set them up for what they're trying to do in the next 5 years, and down the line with metaverse next 10, 15, 20 years.
Right. How about you, Eli?
I don't really know too much about the metaverse either, but
what you think? Yeah. You thinking they bought it because of the metaverse, or bought it just
yeah, when y'all mentioned that, I was like, that's probably is the reason why they did that.
Because that's $70 billion.
About the game. I don't think about the games.
It was about that, right? Instead of
it's not that many games that people just going to rush out and buy off Activision.
Right.
Like, you just named all these games. I didn't know they still made like 40% of them games.
There's 2 games I forgot, and I know that probably killed me, but Overwatch. Mike, you probably heard of that.
Yeah, my cousin was huge on the Overwatch.
Right.
Activision played for a minute.
And StarCraft, they made that too. That's one of their headliners. But you don't spend $70 billion. I don't think they spend $70 billion to broaden their catalog. I think it's more a metaverse thing. But but the last 2 minutes of this topic, I'm gonna go around. You are Fields, and you just bought Activision Blizzard. What would you do? Would you be like, all right, we take a card off PlayStation, we doing this? And I'm gonna start off with Kevin. You the head of Xbox, Kevin. You just bought Activision Blizzard. You got all these games. What are you doing? Are you gonna keep a multi-plat, or are you gonna say, nah, they only on Xbox?
If you bought it, you got to take card off. Okay. Card got to be the first game that come off, because that's the game that people play on both systems.
So that's what you doing?
Got to go. Yeah, I got to take card and just put it on the Xbox if I buy it.
Okay.
Because the rest of the games that you named, I doubt if people buy them like that. Like the game sales at the end of the year, I doubt they high selling games.
You'll just take card off.
You got to take card off.
Okay. Mike.
Yeah, I agree with what Kevin said. Just because y'all really don't have nothing, like you really don't have nothing. Sony on top of y'all necks, literally with everything. You got to have something out here to compete, and they ain't competing with nothing right now. So yeah, I agree with Kevin. They would have to take
all right, Chris.
I disagree with Mike and
Kevin
on that for a couple reasons. I get where they're coming from. But let's be honest, COD isn't a console moving game. COD isn't a God of War. COD isn't
Horizon.
A Halo. COD isn't, and Halo doesn't even move consoles like that anymore. But COD isn't a console moving game. You can't You can't put out a new console and say this is the first exclusive launch. We gonna push and think people are gonna go out in the masses to go get that new system because COD is on it. And I also think that you're cutting off your own circulation by saying, hey, all right, we're gonna buy this studio, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut all the revenue in half, or maybe even more. I mean, I don't know what the statistics are, what console COD is played on, but I damn sure know that it isn't played more on Xbox.
No, I get it, Chris. It's one of the PlayStation highest selling games, so it sells more on the PlayStation.
On PlayStation.
Yeah, so by process of elimination, you're cutting all of that revenue of game sales, and not only game sales, but in-game purchases. You know, everybody buys the battle pass and all of that stuff, and you have multiple 5-6 seasons, 7 seasons per game. So,
all right, I'm gonna end it with Eli. Eli, you got 11 seconds. You the head of Microsoft. You just bought Activision.
I'm petty. That's all y'all need to know.
So COD, all the games on Xbox.
Everything on Xbox. If you want to buy it, you buy it from me.
All right.
What Whack Arnold? Calvin, what you say? If you want McDonald's, you gotta go through me. If you want COD, you gotta go through me.
All right. This the next topic. I'm gonna start off with you, Eli, and I'm gonna keep this at 10 minutes. And this just a general question. It's just I don't know if you heard Apple making a VR system, a VR headset, an AR headset. What do you think the name's gonna be?
Probably IVR or something like that. Or probably iReality or something like that.
All right, Chris, what you think?
Well, I seen the article that said it could be priced above two bands.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the name is gonna be iMoney.
That what you going with? iMoney?
iMoney or iBand.
All right, Kevin, what you think, Kevin?
Man, listen, man. Apple only use 2 names. One is I, and one is the other one for the watch. Apple Watch. You know?
So it's gonna be.
They gonna put their whole name. They can put their whole name on it. It's gonna be Apple something. It's gonna be the whole name. Apple.
Yes, they are. Apple VR.
Apple VR or something. You gonna be
Apple VR.
By you go Apple VR?
Yeah, I'm going Apple VR.
All right. As an Apple guy, as y'all know, big Apple guy, I'm gonna go iWorld.
iWorld.
iWorld. I'm going iWorld it's able to do VR and AR, so it's bringing stuff into your world. So they gonna cut it out of it. Hey,
for 2000, and it'll be universe.
Yeah,
Let me ask you, Rod, if it is what some people guess and estimate, if it is somewhere in that range, are you still looking to get it?
Yeah, he is.
Hey, Chris, I was asking this question yesterday. I'm gonna break down the specs. Me and Mike play VR. Out of everybody in the group, me and Mike, we play Oculus and stuff. I'm gonna break down the specs, Chris, because you're a computer guy too. They putting a M1 Pro chip, that come in the high-end MacBooks now. That gonna be in there, right? This one, Mike, right here, 8K resolution, Mike, in the VR. That's it.
So basically, what he's saying is, it don't matter what the price, he's going to buy it anyway.
No. I got a limit now. I got a limit. My limit.
No, you don't.
$2,000. $2,000. I might.
Hey, Chris, do you know what kind of TV I could buy for $2,000?
Not an 8K TV.
You know what kind of TV I could buy for $2,000?
You can't buy an 8K TV, Kevin.
They don't have programs for 8K right now, so it ain't got to be 8K.
But see,
I can buy me a mean OLED. You feel me?
But see-
Mean OLED.
see, as me and Mike play Oculus, right? Mike play on the OLED. I play on the new LCD screen. Mike, you should have a better like black and vivid colors than I got on the LCD. I get when it turns black, you get like a grayish, like a grayish color.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine playing on 8K.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
Would you? Now let me ask you this: how much would you spend? Me and Chris, no. Yeah.
You say it's two.
No. If you were to put a price on it,
1,000. But that's what their phones cost.
right?
That's what their phones cost. So
I better be able to call people on it too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to do because they got eye tracking and all that. You'll be able to FaceTime, iMessage. You'll be able to FaceTime, iMessage.
Listen, I better be able to FaceTime, message, call, do everything my iPad can do. I better be able to do every single thing if it's costing $1,000 or $2,000.
Right.
This remind me of the headphones they released. You feel me?
All right, hey Chris, this for you right here. You know I've been trying to get you in the VR world forever. At one point, I even offered to buy you a VR.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I
You
did.
want me to buy me one? That's cool.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna play with me. I know I can't.
Don't matter. Now I'm not gonna play with you. Now you ain't gonna buy me one.
Yeah, I know if I catch Chris on there, he gonna play with me.
Chris, you do have a point. Chris will use it.
Yeah. Chris, he'll call me like, "Hey, I'm gonna jump on VR," but Chris, he declined. He politely declined, like, "Nah, I'm good."
Good, Chris. Yeah, you should have.
Oh my God! All right, Eddie Arnold.
Chris,
Yeah.
if Apple get all the specs I just listed off, right? AR, VR, and they say, all right, $500. Fuck it. We're going to take a loss on this. Just to get everybody in the platform. Will this be your springboard to jump into the VR world?
It possibly could be. The only hesitation I have is we know that Apple is historically famous for putting in the hardware, but you have a high-powered device, but you don't have anything to kind of use it with. Like let's like just a quick history. Like when the iPhone came out, like for the record, me and Rod, we wouldn't got iPhones before it was a thing. When it was only on AT&T, you feel me? You had to go in and pay that $700-800
Cash.
drop it to get the phone. You know, we had this high-powered device that was ahead of its time that we couldn't even really use it the way it's being used now. Or even when the first iPad came out, Rod went and got that, but it wasn't much to really use the iPad for, right? So so that's my hesitation. Like, okay, this thing is going to be powerful, no doubt about it, but what are they bringing with it? Like, are, you know, games, like, I'm sure it'll be, you know, maybe a couple games, but it won't be what it's meant to be at least 2-3 years down the line from launch. So that would be my only hesitation of not getting it right away, even if the price was, you know, pretty affordable.
Well, this is what I heard. This from Bloomberg and 9to5 Mag and Brian Tongue, all, you know, the Apple guys. Apple going to market it as a gaming and media consumption device, and not to be played for long term. More like 20 to 30-minute sessions, not hour sessions. So that means, you know, it's going to have your Netflix, it's going to have your Hulu, your Prime Video probably, and then some games that's probably on Apple Arcade, and then they're going to have probably some world tours or something where they pay near National Geographic to go film some stuff in Antarctica, and you go there with them.
Yeah, kind of like the way they build up Apple TV and
right
stuff like that.
And you know, Apple TV Plus going to be on there.
Yeah.
So Mike, how you would that sway you to come, or will you stay on your Oculus?
Nah, see, that's kind of. I would probably wait. I'll probably wait till they add more to it. I'll probably wait till they do more to it, because if it have just what you say it have, probably give or take a few more things. I got more on my Oculus right now than that have. You know what I'm saying? So I would enjoy what I have on my Oculus right now, see where it goes, see what they add, and then, you know, maybe down the line, if I see something that they added that I like, or if the Oculus is done with, then, you know, I possibly go that way. But off the rip, nah, I wouldn't.
Okay. How about you, Gail?
I doubt it.
$500 price.
You know, I stay with the games I play, Rod.
I'm talking about as a media consumption, saying Netflix, Disney Plus, and all that.
No, I doubt it.
You'll skip it.
I skip it.
Oh, okay. Eli?
I mean, they come with the FaceTime and the phone call, iMessage, and all that for $500. Yeah, I'd do it. I got Apple Card. I'll pay it off over time.
No interest, right?
No interest. No, mine by the end in like a couple months, so I'm gonna have some interest. Oh no, Apple products, no interest. Right?
Yeah, no interest.
Oh,
no,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no interest.
Yeah, $500, I can pay that off in no time.
So would you? Okay, let me ask you this: with the Apple Card, you know, me and you have an Apple Card. $1,000.
See, now we pushing it. We pushing it with $1,000.
No interest, Eli.
I'm still pushing it. I still got to pay it back. No matter how I look at it, I'm owed him $1,000.
So $1,000, we pushing it.
We pushing it at $1,000 only because I don't think I'll play it as much. Unless, I mean, like you said, if it's coming up with all the, the iPhone, iPad, MacBook features and all that stuff, that's different.
Right.
But if it's just VR, nah, it's not worth it for me. Unless Rod paying for it.
Now Rob can help you. I mean, I'm in that with that. So we gonna switch topics. I'm in that with that. I'm gonna start this off. Cause we limited with time with Chris, cause Chris got things to do. Busy man. This topic gonna probably be the last one before open mic, and it's gonna be 20 minutes. Chris, you can give us that, right?
Yeah.
Chris don't got no choice.
All right,
I'm gonna start off with game code. Mike, NFL playoff prediction today.
Rams might upset Bucks today just because that defense can play with them boys. Unless Stafford come out and lay an egg like he did a couple weeks ago. KC could get it done. KC will get it done, but that'll be a tough game for Buffalo. It's gonna be a tough game for Buffalo.
So you going KC? You going KC?
I got KC and Rams.
Rams.
Yep.
You want to throw out a score? You want to get cocky, or you just go?
Nah. I'm just going KC and Rams today.
All right. Game code, Kevin.
Buffalo.
We knew that.
You
we
already
knew
know. Yeah, Buffalo. By at least 30 today. By at least 30.
What the spread is?
I don't care what the spread is.
You got me there. You got me there.
I'm trying to tell y'all, it's gonna be Buffalo. Buffalo and the Rams in the Super Bowl. We gonna beat the Rams by 30. You feel me?
Hey, Cam.
What about Cincinnati? 32?
Cincinnati must be here.
They should. No, Cincinnati. Don't try Joe Shiesty like that.
Man, he got sacked. He got sacked 9 times. He got sacked 9 times. Only he here because of Tannehill. We ain't got Tannehill.
Hey Kevin,
we got the great white hope.
Oh God.
Hey Kevin, just a couple years ago, you ain't even like him like that.
I like him now.
No, just
I,
last year.
I like him. I like him. Now you know what I'm gonna go do? I'm gonna get my Jim Kelly jersey out.
Josh Allen.
What you mean? I'm gonna get my Jim Kelly jersey out the closet today. You feel me?
Ooh,
Goddamn motherfucking Tupperware. I'm gonna get my, let me go look. Let me dig this Jim Kelly jersey out the goddamn. Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas out the goddamn closet.
all right. Game code, Chris. Who you got today?
Well, let me just counter Mike's argument. Would it really be an upset if the Rams win, considering all of the injuries that the Bucs got with their receiving core, and on top of it, their right tackle might not be good. Their right and left tackle might not even play, and if they do play, they gonna be on what percent? One of them, the right tackle, was in a walking boot after last week's game.
Worse.
So would it really be an upset? I mean, we all look at the Bucs. We look at the Bucs last year and what they did, in the second half of the season going into the playoffs. This definitely isn't the same Bucs team, and they're vulnerable. So can you really say it's an upset? But I like the Rams to win. Again, if Matt Stafford shows up, because he ain't ready for this stage.
He never been here.
Yeah, he never been here. He only threw the ball like 20 times last week. So I mean, I like the Rams if that defense can do what it did last week, and get to Brady. I like the Rams, and then on the AFC side, I want Kevin. Shut your biased and partial ass up. I want anybody to beat Kansas City, but I feel like.
Hold on, not to cut you off, Chris. Is it because of Nick Wright?
Yeah, because of Nick Wright. I can't stand him. I can't stand his impartial bias ass. I can't stand. I want to see KC lose, right? Shut up and be humbled again. So I'm rooting for anybody against KC, but at the same time, I think KC might have motivation to go out there and try to destroy Buffalo. Based off of them playing earlier in the season,
and Buffalo embarrassing.
Yeah, and then everybody trying to crown, Josh Allen as the greatest thing, and
the great white hope.
Since Jim Kelly.
Nah, he has a lot of potential, but he's so up and down. He ain't never consistent.
Man, the great white hope.
Okay.
What that game played at today?
Kansas City.
He's played in Kansas City, so I want Buffalo to win, but I feel like KC might get the W. So I got Rams and KC.
Rams and KC. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Eli. I'm ask you, then I'm gonna follow up with the next one. See if we got a little extra time.
Yes.
First
of all, I just want to point out, if I would have put a ticket in yesterday, I would have been eating very nice today, but I didn't do that. I blame Kevin for it.
Hold on, Eli, light brag, Eli. What did I tell you? Both what?
You did say both number one seeds was gonna lose.
Eli, you also texted in the chat yesterday that you liked your cousin. So
like my cousin, I'm always bad with my cousin. You know, they ain't my cousin, but that's my cousin.
Devontae Adams, for the people that Devontae Adams. All right, so
I feel You know, I don't bet against Brady. I'm picking Brady no matter who he's playing against, except a couple teams. But that's automatic. And Matthew Stafford, he ain't. Come on now, y'all watch him play. He ain't that. Right. That defense gonna be a problem because Aaron Donald and Jalen. But
all right,
this Tom Brady in the playoffs, you don't bet against him. I don't care who it is. Just don't bet against him.
That is facts.
And that's why to rebuttal back from what Chris was saying when he was making his predictions, that's why I will say it'll be an upset just because it's Brady. It's in the playoffs. We all know what Brady is. You're out in the playoffs.
But Mike, you gotta look at it like this too, now, Mike. When they was fully intact, The Rams still blew them out. When they had all their receivers, their old linemen, everybody was healthy, the Rams blew them out.
That's all good, but we know how it is when Brady play you a second time, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, look what happened in New Orleans.
Look
what happened in New Orleans. New Orleans beat them twice, bad last year.
But you also got to remember when they beat New Orleans, they beat a Drew Brees that couldn't throw the ball more than 15 yards.
Yeah, but you can't in your hope on Matthew Stafford going out there and just having an awesome game. Matthew Stafford ain't that guy either.
Nah, but I'm just going for the Rams because the Rams. You look at the Rams is the better team that they stood on the field today. Next to the quarterback position, they're the better team.
Yeah, but as we saw yesterday, the better team might not.
That was weather. They playing in Tampa today, and they ain't gonna have no weather problem in Tampa.
What they got to do with weather?
What weather problems they had in Tennessee yesterday?
No, you know what the problem in Tennessee is? They ain't got no quarterback.
Yeah,
but you can't say the weather because Green Bay used to play in that.
No, they got. Let me ask you a question, Elijah. You keep up with football a whole lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did Green Bay ever win anything when they were the number one seed with home field advantage?
You're right.
They cannot win in the tundra when it's snowing. Them are just facts. From Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to whoever you want to name. Whenever they're number one seed on their home field, they get eliminated.
Matchup.
Then when they go to your hometown, if they go to your field and play you in the playoff and they're not number one seed, they go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because I'm gonna bring it back to remember Michael Vick went there and did the same thing to him in the playoffs. Colin Kaepernick did the same thing to him in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You can't say it's the weather what caused them upsets yesterday because San Francisco not no cold weather team. They were playing in 0 degrees yesterday.
But you gotta look at San Fran won the game. They didn't do nothing on offense, and they special teams won the game. They had a blocked field goal and a blocked punt for a touchdown. It's not like
Green Bay who playing this weather every week.
Every day.
The offense did that. Dog.
And this one I'm going to tell y'all, man. You just seen Buffalo versus New England regular season in Buffalo, and you couldn't throw the football in the weather. Green Bay's a throwing team. At the end of the day, they don't run the football like that. You feel me? So when you're a throwing team, this is what's going to happen to you.
To get back on track, Eli, you got Tampa.
Oh, I got Tampa, and I'm picking Kansas City because you know I'm not picking Buffalo.
I know that. All right, I'm gonna bring it back around. If we got 10 minutes, Rookie of the Year, who you got and why? And I'm gonna start off with Eli.
Mac, I got Big Mac.
Big Mac Jones.
Mac Jones brought this team to the playoffs. They didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Right.
And they ain't even know. Shouldn't even be no question. They ain't your quarterback, so. Off top, that should give it to him. And I like Chase. Chase that guy, but
he ain't gonna win it.
He ain't. I ain't gonna say he ain't gonna win you no games because I watched him personally beat Kansas City a couple of weeks ago. But,
right, but you don't got him winning the Rookie of the Year.
Nah, Mac Jones.
Okay,
but this is a two-player race. They talking about Najee Harris and Kyle Pitts. They might not get a vote.
All right, I'm gonna go across the game code. Mike, Rookie of the Year. Who you got? Why?
I got Chase. I understand, what Mac Jones did at the quarterback position and stuff like that, but like you said, we seen Chase literally beat KC by himself a couple weeks ago, and honestly, the man, Nate, the teams that don't nobody next week have a cornerback that can guard them. Bold prediction. I'm going to throw this out there too.
What's up?
Cincinnati going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Cincinnati going to the bowl.
Like it.
Very bold prediction.
I'm picking it just because I don't really have no other choice. Everybody else hates Joe.
All right.
Joe Burr.
All right. Game code Chris. Rookie of the Year. Why?
I love what Jamar Chase did this year, but at the end of the day, it's a quarterback league. I'm going with mac and cheese.
Okay. I see you. All right. Game code Kevin. Rookie of the Year and why?
Chase by far. You crazy?
Landslide, Kevin?
By a landslide.
Why?
This nigga played for the Cincinnati Bengals. Who the fuck is Cincinnati Bengals?
The same team that's in the AFC Championship.
Man, this one for the tell you. Hey, listen.
We'll see if Buffalo can get down to there.
Yeah, but this one for the tell y'all, man. When you talk about Matt, I ain't taking no away from Matt. He had a good year, but you talk about Belichick.
Right. Okay.
When you talk about Chase, it's just Chase. You probably don't know who the head coach is over there.
No, you still got Joe Burrow over there.
But listen about this Burrow conversation now. Cause Burrow was a rookie last year, right? Mm-hmm. And we had San Diego quarterback ahead of him.
Right.
Now he got hurt last year. I understand that, but before he got hurt last year. But before he got hurt, we had the San Diego quarterback over him.
Right.
Now that he got a receiver like Chase, we mentioned in Burrows as a top 5 quarterback in the NFL that we wasn't doing last year.
But it goes back to what you say. He didn't have a receiver.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
What's name had Chase, 2 number 1 receivers last year.
Listen, man. If Chase get hurt right now, they get blown out.
I agree with you.
It's motherfucking Chase, though. Best receiver.
Nah, you can't. No, man. No. You can't say everybody the best. I done seen great quarterbacks win with less.
You talking about Brady?
Yeah, we seen Brady do it for all of but 3 seasons.
Y'all forgot
anomaly, Kevin. You can't. That's an anomaly, Kevin.
Y'all forgot when Peyton Manning quarterbacks went down over there? He was doing it with a nigga named Whitehead. There's a nigga named Whitehead kept on touchdowns.
Listen, you talking about the top
you talking about the
quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But Burrows is getting mentioned with the greats now.
Nah, I ain't know anybody.
No.
Man, I'm tell y'all. They said he better. They said he better than Aaron Rodgers.
Man,
you can look at Ryan Clark when he's talking. He said he's better than Aaron Rodgers.
Ryan Clark is from LSU. Kev, what you expect?
Man, it doesn't matter.
It's a little biased.
Hey, listen, he ain't stupid though. You feel me?
All right.
I ain't saying he's stupid, but he come on now.
All right. I gotta get back on topic. Kevin got chased by a landslide. All right. Open mic meaning.
Hold on, Kev. Right, who you got? You answer.
You know you're a Patriots fan.
Yeah, listen, the whole time y'all were talking, I was been pointing at my flag behind me. The whole time y'all been talking. So you know it's Matt Jones. Why? Okay. Patriot. He did what he did. Yeah, that's it.
Patriot.
All right,
open. What he did.
Nah. He come through for 200 yards. Rookie of the year. You deserve it. All right. Open mic. You can bring whatever headline, whatever you want to talk about for 2 minutes. Game code, Chris, go.
Damn. All right. Well, my open mic discussion. I just want to bring this to the forefront and continuously speak about it. But I just want to tell everybody out there, to take care of yourselves, man. Mental health is very real, as we just seen Regina King's one and only child committed suicide.
Yep. Rest in peace.
Prayers go out to her and her family. I don't know what he went through to feel like he needed to do it, but we seeing it more and more, especially during these times, this pandemic. A lot of people are isolated, causing a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears, a lot of unrest, uneasiness. So I just want to tell everybody, to take care of themselves. You feel like something wrong, it's nothing wrong with talking to somebody or going to get help, reaching out, especially in the Black community. It was looked down upon to say anything being Black about your mental health.
Right.
Parents say ain't nothing wrong with you. You fine. You sad or something, or you'll be all right. But nowadays, just be aware. Self-awareness is key. If you're not feeling up to yourself, reach out, talk to a friend, talk to a professional. Just reach out and know that you have somebody that will help you. Don't ever feel alone, because once you feel alone and defeated, you'll go down that dark path, and you might end up doing something like what Regina King's son did. So
right.
I just want to say to everybody, take care of yourselves. Your mental health is important.
Right. Yeah, 20. I ain't even 24 seconds. Okay, left. All right. Game code Mike. Open mic. What you want to talk?
Some I don't know. You know, everybody ain't into the UFC like I am, but well, in here anyways. But I watched the fight last night. 2 heavyweights. Ain't nobody got nothing for John Jones if he going to the heavyweight. The man, he gonna mop the floor with them guys.
Right.
It was a good card it was a decent card last night, but it mainly ain't nobody messing with John Jones. And Eli got a real job. Eli finally got a real job.
Applause to Eli.
So proud of Eli. Eli finally got a real job.
This Eli first job.
No, Eli first real job.
First job ever.
Proud of you, Eli.
It's crazy. Eli got a job.
Proud of you, Eli.
Proud of you, Eli. Your first job. First job.
Thank
Hey,
you.
first job, Eli. First job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Run me my 5%. Run me my 5%. That's all you got. That's all you got, Mike.
That's it, man.
All right. Game code Eli. Open mic. Run it.
Okay, I got 2 things. First
Go
of
ahead.
all,
You got time. You got extra time.
Everybody don't watch Power, so I can't even get in that one. If you watch Power, that episode last night was the best episode ever. That was the best episode ever.
Yes, it was.
Since I can't be no spoiler and all that.
Right.
Forget that. I just want to say that I sat on dead for about 30 minutes with y'all, and not one person ever rated up. I just sat there doing nothing for 30 minutes. Y'all could have said something.
Hey, I read it up, Elijah.
Y'all
just ain't read it up.
I
ain't read it up.
I didn't ready up. Did I ready up? Did I ready up? Then I'm like, I can't play it because y'all gonna be like the killer over here. So that's why I didn't never ready up, Eli.
Oh, somebody could have said something. Now I'm just running around fighting crime.
Oh, you Spider-Man now.
I'm now playing Spider-Man.
I just sent you an invite, line.
It don't matter. Y'all ain't gonna ready up.
All right,
I read it up. Let's go.
We got 6 minutes. We got 6 minutes. Open mic, Kevin. Anything you want to talk about?
What's today's date?
20.
Oh, yeah. The 23rd.
23rd.
On this 23rd day of January, with a heavy heart, I am now LSU fan, y'all. I'm following my head coach. I rooted for Notre Dame for years. Now I'm an LSU fan. Go Tigers.
Hey, Kevin,
Go Tigers.
is that G-O Tigers or G-E-A-U-X?
Go Tigers.
And
There you go. And guess what?
What?
Guess what? I'm now a Burroughs fan. Burroughs, Chase, Jefferson is a line of the list that came out of that great team, the best college team ever assembled. That I'm part of the family now.
Honey Badger, everybody?
Everybody, you feel me? I just want y'all to say thank y'all for letting me jump on board with y'all. You feel me?
Oh, wow. I ain't got nothing for that.
Fool. All right. My open back is more like a question, and not even a question. What y'all think? It was a question. So, Kanye dissed Pete Davis. What do y'all think?
Right, you know my name. I don't care what that guy.
What did he say?
He said something about you. If you want to grow up to be me or something, you'll be a Pete Davis or something like that. It was some little.
And he said he'll beat him up or something.
He'll beat him down.
That's so weak of him. That's the weakest thing he ever did.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all expect anything different out of Kanye?
No.
All right, and I'm gonna follow that up with: how do y'all feel about Kanye buying that house for real? Do you think he bought it for his kids or the spy on Kim?
Yeah.
Come on.
Kanye bought that for him.
Yeah, come on.
No. I think my personal opinion, I think he just did that to be petty as fuck.
Right.
Coming from him, he didn't do it to spy on her. He just did it to be petty as hell. Let her know. Let her know I got.
He did it because he could.
Yeah, just let her know he could. I don't think he did it to be like spying on her. I think he's gonna have different women over there to try to get her up under her skin.
Right.
But he did it as an ego thing. I'm Kanye. I could do this.
Yeah,
Type of stuff instead of everybody. I think he just did it because I'm Kanye. I could do this.
But now they want to send me invites. No.
Alright.
No, but I feel like, I mean, yeah, it's clearly because of him. Because that man, what, he was living in North Dakota or South Dakota for like a year or two?
Yeah, the farm or something.
Wyoming or some state that
Wyoming.
Yeah.
Nobody lives in. No offense to anybody who's from
Wyoming.
Those places.
Wyoming, South
nobody
Dakota.
lives there.
Never met nobody from no Dakotas. Never in my life.
Wyoming.
But you know, on the Kanye thing, I done seen like grown man. They didn't move across the street from their old lady, but they done left state and moved in the same state their kids were going there. I done seen stuff like that happen before.
Do you think they do it for the kids or just to mess with the?
No, they did. A lot of people do it for the kids. Like if your kid leaving and somebody get a promotion, they'll move to Texas and they won't stay across the street now.
Right.
But
See,
Kanye
that's the thing. It's across the street. You ain't got to be across the street.
He only did it because he Kanye.
Right. He got the money. Like he said, he got the money, so he do rich things. He even said it. He said it in the verse.
Man, he got the money. He can do whatever he want to do to piss you off.
Right. He said he got the money. He said, why not spend it and why not be him? Do rich things. So he did say it.
Hey, how much the house cost? Like
$4 million. He paid $5 million. It was $4 million. Yeah, it was $4 million. He overpaid by $500,000 for it.
So we'll say $5 million. He paid $5 million
right.
out of $1 billion, off of being a billionaire just to be an asshole.
Right.
That ain't nothing to him.
Right. And he knocking the house down and building a new house.
Yeah, just being an asshole. He could do that.
Okay. All right. So we had the 1 hour mark. We appreciate y'all. Game Code Podcast, first episode. I'm gonna go around the table. Game Code Mike, go ahead and say your goodbyes and whatever.
Until next time.
Episode. Oh, by the way, Game Code Podcast. Not even Mike. Game Code Podcast every Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time live, and then you can watch it whenever you want on YouTube.
Oh, so this is live the whole time. Nobody ain't telling me that.
Oh yeah, it's been live. Yeah, we live. We're doing it live, and then cool. They can go back and watch it. All right, Game Code Eli. Out.
My closing remarks. You know what it is.
Oh my
Eli,
God.
Out.
Game Code Chris.
Yo, you already know what it is. Game Code versus everybody.
Damn right. All right, and Kevin, I want you to do your out, and then I want you to do the voice for me, Kevin.
Really?
Well, I
can't. All right, go ahead, Game Code. Say you out.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Hey, and Game Code Rod. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. And I'm gonna do this for my boy Dub. This has been Dub and your Game Coders.
Oh God. I'm Game Code Dub, and these are your Game Coders.
All right, appreciate it. We out.
No.